How you doing? I'm Keith Robert. Other people know me as Keith War or Keith Warchalak, which is my God-given name.
Had an episode with Joe. He suggested that I have you on the channel because you have some big news.
Frehley's Comet minus Ace. Keith is playing the Ace.
It is for a special event, which is the Kiss Cruise pre-party. Kruisefest is better known, Kruisefest.com. We'll get into a little bit more of that later, but um, Todd Howarth, John Reagan, and Anton Fig are the original Frehley's Comet band, and
Nice.
just a quick side note, I just found out recently that John Regan will not be able to join us on that stage due to some personal matters that may unfortunately overlap at that very day. Um, so they do have a new guy coming in, filling in the spot, Brad Lang from, I believe, Bullet Boys, and he did
Mm-hmm.
YNT as well. Phenomenal bass player. Still in my DNA just as much as any Kiss album. Those two Frehley's Comet album. I grew up a very, very, very big fan of Todd Howarth, and I had the opportunity to get to know him recently through the Kiss Night in Las Vegas, which is a benefit for kids here in Las Vegas to provide instruments to their schools here in Clark County. So I met Todd through that. We got along. We had general interest in common, and he gave me a call a couple weeks ago. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing on the 28th of October?" I was like, "I can't believe it. I cannot
Nice.
believe what he's about to ask me." So
Wow.
obviously, it's really that much more special to me that Anton is a part of it. I am
My
obviously
God, yeah.
very, very big Anton fan, as well as a drummer at heart. So it's a very much treat for me, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
My gosh, yeah. When he said Richie Scarlett, now you didn't mention him.
No,
He's
that's Joe. That's the Joe I love the most. Uh,
okay.
I actually I'm glad you brought it up. It's a great opportunity for me to say to the public that I do appreciate Richie allowing me to take part in this. I know that he can't make this gig, and he would have been there. There's no disformation of any sort. There's nothing going on between the band. It just happens to be a matter of personal timing and such. And Todd just said, Richie can't make it. Would you like to come up and play with us? And I was like,
Yeah.
this is cool. So Richie will not be there, but the Emperor of Rock and Roll, his spot is going to be kept very warm. So I appreciate it, Richie. Thank you very much. So the show that we're actually doing, it is just a one-off show that I'm playing. It is the Kiss Cruise pre-party, so it's not actually on the cruise, right? I'd like to invite everybody to go to cruisefest.com where they can see all the information. So this party is being hosted by none other than Joe and Patrice D'Angelo. Do you know them?
Okay, yeah. So he's a good
So
guy.
he's a great guy. We worked together, I think, in 2000 and 2001. Uh, he helped us put on one of the biggest Kiss tribute shows at one of the biggest Kiss. What was that? That Kiss festival back in Jersey. The Kiss convention, of course. Levitating drum risers. We tripled down on pyro. He went full bore on everything for us. He took Dress to Kill to a really big level in the early 2000s when things weren't as big today for a lot of bands.
Right.
So Joe and Patrice mean a lot to me, and I'm very, very excited that they're actually not only running this, but I'm going to be a part of it with them, and it's a
Yeah.
special treat for me.
Okay.
Um,
But yeah, this
so
is the first time they've been doing this on the West Coast.
yes,
It's been in Miami.
uh, and when he told me about it, he's like, "Hey, do you want to do this gig?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to do this gig." The whole time I thought it was in Florida, and it's for me in Vegas. It's a little bit of a drag to get all the way out there because I'm like your quintessential OCD guitar player. I need all my gear. I need every single guitar. I need my cats with me. I need
Yeah.
everything, right? This way, I can just hop in my car. Boom, I'm in LA. It's going to be the time of my life. So,
I have a
yeah.
question for you. Do you know the set list? Can you give us some
Ooh.
hints?
Uh,
Can you anything?
I don't know how Todd would feel about me giving out the set list, but
I know just a few little. Maybe
so
it's something we're not expecting.
something you're not expecting. A lot of fans are, a lot of people on Todd's page because he's very proactive with social media and he's always out there promoting and talking about other things as well. Um, A lot of people are excited about Words Are Not Enough.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, I'm not sure if it's something they played often back in the day, but a lot of people have put their input on. I think Mitch LaFon was also out there telling Todd that if he didn't play it, he would basically cause bodily harm of some sort. So we threw it into the set list. The actual set list hasn't been set as far as the order, but I'm extremely excited. Like I said, playing all the Frehley's Comet stuff is just as much in my DNA as Dynasty and the first 100 albums from Kiss. So playing things like Something Moved and Into the Night
Hmm.
is like the most exciting stuff for me. I mean,
Oh my God, yeah.
however, for Todd, Todd is such an amazing songwriter and performer, and I think what he had to offer Frehley's Comet was something that was much bigger than Ace Frehley himself, and I think it shows with his writing and the songs left behind. With that being said, his song, which I believe is his Sergeant Pepper, "It's Over Now." I'm extremely looking forward to playing that. It's dear to Todd and it's dear to me. So I am excited about playing that. There's going to be a couple Easter eggs in there. I'm not going to say which ones, but a couple Easter eggs. And, Todd is keeping it authentic. He wants to do a lot of the Fraley's Common stuff. And there's a plentiful amount of stuff in here that him and Anton Fig played on. Of course, we're going to hear Breakout this year. It's going to be exciting. That's
Oh,
one of my favorite
good.
rock and roll
Yeah.
songs ever. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of good tunes in there, a couple Easter eggs, but not too many Easter eggs. He wanted to keep it authentic. And I think this is probably one of the best set lists I've seen in the past 3 years of them playing. So I'm excited to
Nice.
be part of it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for you. I wish I could go.
I'm trying to convince Todd, like, look, let's buy into pyro, let's get lasers, let's go all nuts right here. And he's like, all right, calm down, young gentleman, young grasshopper.
Are you playing any Kiss songs?
So not
Is it
directly
strict?
Kiss songs, but the Easter eggs are definitely coming off of Ace's solo album. The performance is October 28th at Yost Theater in Santa Ana, California. The headliner that night is Slaughter, so that's very exciting. The Comet All Stars. I haven't really gotten an official name. We're not really sure what we're going out as, but out of respect for the guys, it's really the original Fraley's Comet guys. I'm just stepping in. We have the Iron Maidens, of course. You have the Love Drive, Scorpions tribute band, and then of course you have Dress to Kill playing, which is not the original Dress to Kill from New York. It's another Dress to Kill, but it's awesome to see that. So
Yeah.
that is October 28th, and it is going to be basically a good hour and 20-minute set list, one big set list, and that's about it. So it's going to be a rip roaring rock show.
Nice. And here's a question. Can people that are not going on the cruise still attend this?
Absolutely. So there's a couple different tiers of packages. There's a VIP package, which gets you into the whole thing, including meeting all the bands, getting all the autographs from everybody, from Anton, Todd, all the guys in Slaughter and stuff. Um, I think all the bands taking part are all going to be a part of the VIP package. It's a great get together, meet and greet, but there is regular access per ticket per buying for just the concert or the comedy event. So yes, you can attend just the concert if you're not going to the cruise. If you're in the area or if you're going to the Kiss Cruise Party and you just want to do something before you sail away, come out, see everybody. It's going to be a really fun event, and it's going to be, like I said, and I promise, a rip roaring rock show. So,
And does Ace know about this?
Ace knows about everything somehow.
Yeah.
I know, you know, I don't know their personal business. I just know that Ace knows about everything, and I'm pretty sure that Ace is just more involved with his other stuff right now, and probably just
Yeah. Well, 20 years ago, what was it? More than 20 years ago, 1999, the farewell tour. You played a heck of a job. You could see it on their site of playing Ace, and I can just imagine you still can do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I watch back these videos now and I cringe because I was so young and I was like, I
How old were
was
you?
that tour. I'm 19, and I had only been playing guitar for 2 years. And when I met Joe, and Bobby,
Mhm.
it's a beautiful long story. That's why we're actually Dressed to Kill. The New York City's Dressed to Kill. We're actually discussing with people to create a documentary for what happened and how it happened and the things that happened from it. Everybody's life took an interesting turn before and after it, for the better, sometimes for the worse. There's downs, there's ups, but it's a great story. But when I was thrown into this, I really wasn't really as good as I wanted to be. But of course, now I just have to suck it up. It's all over the internet. And fortunately, I started paying attention to learning how to play guitar a couple of years ago. So thankfully, I've taken the time to do my homework.
Kruisefest.com, cruise with a K, and I'll have it in the description.
Awesome.
And is there anything else you're working on that you want to talk about?
Uh, on the side, I've just got a couple of the bands. I play with a band called LVDC at acdclv.com. Another ACDC tribute band. I know it's a swamped market, but um, this is a unique band. We're having a lot of fun. I think we sound really good. I'm a little bit taller than Angus, but that's been
Yeah.
keeping my time very much lately. I play in a different couple cover bands here in town, and I've been saying I was going to get my album done in 2022, but it's more looking like I have to wait till 2023. But I have my project called Zonked.
Right, I remember that.
I've kept it close to me in my heart for years, and it's
Yeah.
I have the people in place to help me get this album done. So it's just
Nice.
I really do want to do more original music, but when Todd Howarth calls you, it's like you can't say no.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad we talked about this.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the best. It's going to be incredible. I cannot wait.
And thank you for this opportunity. I do appreciate it. You've
Sure,
done a great
absolutely.
job with your page and getting out there. You
Yeah.
got a lot of subscribers, and it's looking really great. And I wish you the best of success with your
Oh,
page.
I like cooking and I like music. Yeah. All right. Well, you take care.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming to my heavy metal kitchen. I'll see you
Absolutely.
next time.
Rock and roll.
Bye.